Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. Let's see what's going on with Leo. What does Leo need to know? Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Two of Wands. Ooh, somebody is coming towards you. Whether you're the masculine or feminine, I feel the Queen of Cups is someone waiting for someone to ask them out. This is someone at a crossroads time in their life. Yeah, this is somebody here about to reach out to somebody and ask them out. This could actually go to the next level. Look at that. There you are. You know what you want here with this energy, but you can see definitely you're looking for someone here who, I feel like you're going to cross paths with this person if you don't know who they are. But I do see someone here, and I actually feel this is someone coming apart from a water sign. They're coming apart from this person. They're coming your way. So you've crossed paths possibly, or if like I say, it's two people coming apart and two coming together. So if you are a masculine, you're probably dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, maybe a Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio with this energy, but I feel like this is two different people. See, two, making a choice. Someone's leaving someone behind. Yeah, it could be just someone else who's on their own path, but we got the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Stones, somebody assessing the situation. See, it's about clearing the path. Someone's leaving someone behind. They want to come together. So it's telling you to look at, I don't know if you're going to see this coming, but I definitely feel the energy of the Knight of Stones, somebody who assesses. It could be yourself in that energy, Leo. But I feel it's someone here just looking at every little detail, making sure it's safe. See somebody in a cave, there's stalactites everywhere, it's risky. So someone's definitely being careful here. Yeah, making sure it's safe. I do see an energy of building, putting in effort. Someone's definitely focusing a lot on their money. Yeah, putting in a lot of effort here. Somebody wants to build with you. They want to go down this path. They want to get together. You might not see it coming. You could be focused on your money, assessing, your financial situation, or just focused more on work. But definitely, it's an energy of, Queen of Wands is someone who generally, if they want something, they go after it. Put a lot of work and effort. Love this picture. You see someone there splitting firewood, taking a little pause, looking around, looking into the future. Somebody who has some goals. There's some ambition here. Leo. I'm going to grab the other deck. Let's have a look at this Queen of Vessels. Yeah, so someone moving on. This is somebody distancing themselves from someone, moving on. They're waiting for things to calm down, taking the lessons they've learned. This is obviously somebody dealing with someone who maybe they weren't their type or something, but it's definitely somebody distancing themselves from someone. It could be someone who was seeing some from a distance too. Two people going their separate ways. Yeah, we got a person who has everything they need. They've learned some lessons. See, they've been learning something. They're gathering up info, but just preparing. See, they have everything they need. There's desire. But yeah, somebody who's definitely leaving someone behind, maybe because there's some kind of emotional manipulation or something. But it's just a person distancing themselves, waiting for things to calm down. Yeah, we got a King of Wands. This is someone leaving someone behind. They're kind of looking at it. They're likely the one doing the assessing, making sure the coast is clear, waiting for things to calm down when they've moved on from someone. This is somebody coming your way. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I see some Gemini energy, a little Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well. What does this King of Wands want? They're making a choice. They want love. They want somebody, they want to bond, a connection. They want to build with somebody. There definitely are somebody here. There's a lot of desire. A lot of desire, physical attraction, but it's about coming together. They're coming apart from someone first. It looks like they already have, or they're just waiting for things to calm down. Could be somebody moving and relocating, like moving out. But I do see the Lovers. This is someone who wants love. They want a bond, a connection, but it's about coming apart and making choices here. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, definitely they have some Gemini in their chart. They could be, for that matter, coming apart from someone. It could be, I mean, you may have crossed paths with this person before, so it is possible, but I really feel it's more like them moving away from this person, making this choice, life path choice. Yeah, there's somebody here they're not interested in. Yeah, so someone is just not their type. They're just not interested in them. I feel they're bored. Yeah. Someone's lost interest in someone here. Wow. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's all about being patient. Not easy for you if you are that feminine energy here, but it's about investing, interest. Yeah, some of you are just focused on your money. You're investing in things, more invested in your work. That's why I feel you might not even see this coming. Often when I see the cards like this, but let's have a look at the assessment with the Knight of Stones. Knight of Stones. Yeah, someone has ended something. The assessment is over. So it's an energy of an ending. Yeah. It could be the feminine making a choice here too. Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. Definitely see there's Scorpio energy here. Someone has definitely ended it, but I do feel this assessment. The assessment's over. Someone's ready to invest in this. This is someone who wants to know. I think it's someone whoever they're with, they're bored. They're not their type. They're looking at it, I feel, kind of one last look energy, and they're just no longer interested. Yeah, they're interested in yourself here. They're likely wanting to know what you're interested in, or if you're interested in someone else. Yeah, I don't know if maybe both of you have ended a situation, but the assessment is over. It's finished. See, someone was taking their time because they're moving on, waiting for things to calm down. So, see, clearing the path, making sure it's over. Yeah, it's always good to make sure something's over before you start something new. Yeah, you can see there's opportunity. See, being patient, opportunity. Someone knows a good thing when they see it. There's definitely a physical attraction here. Someone's seeking opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. Someone's ending all their options here too. They're clearing out their past. They're just clearing things out. Making sure everything's over. The coast is clear. They want to build. Whoops, I just seen the Knight of Pentacles come out. Yeah, look at that. See, a lot of focus. I feel like you're focused more on your money right now. Or you are just... You've also ended something. It could be both of you, but I definitely feel this. Someone here is just looking. They know a good thing when they see it. But I definitely feel some of you are focused on work. Yeah. Yeah, the cycle's over. Yeah, we got someone here waiting. Yeah, well, we know, Leo, you're often somebody who only waits around for so long. If someone's moving too slow, you may be seeking other options. Yeah, this person might be looking at that too. Well, they got to end something before they start something new. And some of you, maybe they feel time's gone by, things moving slow. The ship has sailed, maybe seeking other options. I think it's this other person thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about going down this path, spending time together, doing things together. They want to build. But I think I do see this creative energy, the things you have in common. See, this is someone looking at someone. They have nothing in common. And that's why I feel you have something in common with this person. It's that creative energy, that determination to create. So you're both, it's about bringing something to the table, but it's about coming together, spending time together. They want to build. This is two people. It's about building each other up too. Somebody here was probably trying to build somebody up here, but decide. I feel this is somebody just like, they're just not my type. They're looking at it, because they're ready to manifest something new. And it's often just somebody who's kind of bored of someone here. They just have nothing in common, nothing to talk about. They don't do anything together. But there it is, stability, partnering up. You're going to cross paths with this person possibly at a place where people spend money, where it's safe, it's family friendly. But it is about long-term stability. Someone wants to build with you. And some of you, it's like you're looking for the same thing as this person. You might know who they are. You might even be waiting for them. While you're waiting, you're focusing on work, your stability. Tell me about the Magician, because it is about manifesting and even mirroring a little. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, so someone ready to manifest new. They want to ask you out, It's about taking that action to communicate. This is somebody else asking someone out. They're not interested. Or you have. There's two feminine energies here. Somebody had a date with somebody here. It looks like they had a date with someone. That's what it is. They're ready to manifest a new beginning. Yeah, there's nothing in common. They're not interested. I don't even think there's a spark there. Kind of boring. Yeah. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Yeah, see, this is about the Empress, the start of something new. This is someone manifesting new. You may have manifested this actually, but just focus on work, just waiting. But I do feel at some point you may be feeling the ship has sailed, it's too late. I don't think it's too late. I think it's this person thinking that. You might even reject them or no longer be interested. But whether you know them or not, it's really hard to say in this reading. But I feel there's this waiting. Sometimes just a person who focuses on work while they wait for the right person to come in. There's definitely opportunities. Yeah, you've got opportunities coming in, Leo. Take them. Yeah, I don't know who you're dealing with. I do see a person who's often very bold and confident, but they're certainly not interested in this other person. They're just not their type. You're more their type. You have more in common. So they obviously know you. Or you're just going to spend time together and see what you have in common. But I feel some of you have been waiting for this, and this is somebody coming in to offer this. This is just the birth of something new. Some of you could even have a new job here, Leo. So the Empress is full of abundance, always very, very creative. See, I feel like you just have a lot in common with this person. Wow. Yeah, so someone just taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. Someone's putting the shoe on the other foot too, looking at how the other person feels. Or just checking them out. There's definitely an attraction. Yeah, it's just a little pause, little introspection. Yeah, they're checking things out. They see the Queen of Pentacles. Someone very independent, though. You might not be interested in this person, Leo. I definitely feel like you have options. You're keeping your options open, but I see more focused on work. But this is somebody who sees a partner. They see somebody who's a partner. And I feel that's what you want as a partner, but also company, companionship. See, someone to do stuff with, to spend time with. So this person's I think you're mirroring each other. It's like you want the same thing. Yeah, tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Definitely this is an energy of, justice and harmony. Someone just right. Yeah, see, this is just the energy someone sees you in. It could be someone who has lots of options and they're making choices, and it definitely would be that masculine. It could be the feminine. The Empress has options, opportunities. I mean, you could have a few people, but I mean, I'm seeing all this feminine energy here. Someone checking someone out here. This is somebody acting a little aloof, not so sure if they're interested. So this is why I feel someone's not sure you're interested. So I don't know if it is whether they're kind of just trying to be patient and wait to have a conversation to see if you're interested before they end something else. Boy, I hope not. But this is a person who goes after what they want. And I do see focusing on work, being stable, see harmony and balance. Somebody trying to keep everything very balanced. But I think this is just someone who sees you as just right. I really do. Yeah, I really do. And I do feel like you are probably focused on money. See, and assessing the situation. A lot of focus on work, going down this path. So I definitely feel like there's a few things happening. And it has to do with maybe leveling up in a job here too. And you're really focused on that. That's why I feel like you might not even see this coming. I mean, you may have waited for someone for some time and start looking elsewhere, and then all of a sudden this person comes in. But this is an energy of something you're waiting for coming to fruition. And it could be a job situation for that matter, but definitely feel there's someone wanting to ask someone out. It's saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. So I feel like you probably already know who this is. But I also see privacy. Little privacy, because the Queen of Pentacles is here. Someone kind of private, kind of keeping things to yourself. Maybe you've been just sticking to yourself a lot. But I definitely feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. You've got a person here who's definitely going to come in. If you have choices, I definitely feel it's more than likely not going to go anywhere. Tell me more about the Empress energy. Yeah, see, being wise, being discerning, speaking truth. See that you've got some experience here. Your sword's up, likely been hurt before, but I do feel that's over because the Empress is healed. Yeah, feel like just speaking truth. Some of you are just going to be discerning. Yeah. I think some of you are moving on from someone here too. I kind of feel that way. Yeah. But often, I mean, the Queen of Swords isn't always cutting someone out, especially when the Empress here. It's just somebody being discerning and wise, someone with experience. I mean, it could have something to do with work and experience as well. But this is someone who's learned. I think you're going to have to make a choice. And now maybe you're not sure this person's your type too. It goes both ways, but there it is. You're going to look at it. You got a few things going to excuse me. You got a few things going to happen here, I feel. I think you're just keeping your options open. You're open to offers, opportunities, ideas, creative pursuits. I do think you're maybe you're just letting people know that, but I really feel this is this fresh new start and opportunity. I mean, look at that energy of that cup runneth over there. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. I mean, it could be somebody giving advice or telling you something here too. So often the Queen of Swords is a friend or someone, a motherly figure even giving advice. But I do see truth about this cup. Some of you already know the truth. Someone's cup runneth over. I think you know this is actually going to come. Some of you maybe not if you have no idea who this is. Yeah. See, it's about planning, preparing, providing, victory. See, I feel like you're goal-oriented. I feel like some of you want a partner. You want someone who's ambitious, that have goals. So I mean, it could be somebody telling someone this about yourself, but this is about speaking truth, saying it like it is. Somebody who's ambitious, they have goals. See, I feel achievements. There's something being achieved here. And it is a fresh new start. I mean, this is actually pretty interesting energy. So it's saying to just trust your intuition. Okay? It will guide you. You may get a little bit of downloads here. It could be someone you crossed paths with at some point. It's possible they were in a relationship. Or maybe you had a date and it didn't go anywhere. Yeah. It's possible, but I feel like if they're looking at this other energy, Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Who is this person? Yeah, they've cut this person out. They're distancing themselves. Move along. There's nothing to see here. Yeah, they've learned something from this, though. This is someone who speaks truth. This is somebody definitely soared up. They're skeptical of this person. Yeah, they'll probably tell you they dated this person. In fact, maybe you know that person. I wouldn't be surprised you might know them. They could be a Pisces, another Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Scorpio. Yeah, there's going to be, I wouldn't be surprised this is someone just telling you they dated someone else. They cut them out. Maybe why. But if you have choices yourself here and you're that feminine, I got to tell you, you want somebody who's ambitious and they have some goals. Somebody who takes pride in the things they do. In all the things they do. And I think if this person here is definitely... I do think this is two people. See, it's what you can provide, what you can do for each other, too. Like, I feel like you're just looking for partners, you know? Someone who's stable. Someone who's there through thick and thin. A person who wants to build. And the beautiful, I mean, this King of Wands energy here, this could be even another person. But I feel it's all about just you and this person here and your truth, honesty, and integrity. And it's all about achievements and goals. Yeah, what you hope to achieve. I see a house, a home, and I do feel there's going to be acknowledgement for your achievements and goals, because I'm seeing this Empress. Somebody's manifesting life. So I do think some of you are achieving goals. Don't forget to pat yourself on the back here. But this is an energy of something leading to something else here, where there are doors opening and other opportunities. So as far as work goes, I do see some of you leveling up and really focused on your goals. So interesting. But this person, I feel, is in the same energy. They're definitely leaving this person behind. They're bored of them. They have nothing in common. See, they're making a choice in love. They want love. I asked, what do they want? Love. They want a strong bond. They want to be with someone that they're attracted to, that they have things in common. Very interesting. So, like I say, take those opportunities, come in, because I do think you're going to be focused on other things. House, home, your financial foundation, maybe a business, a job. But I do think you'll probably know who it is. And it is coming to fruition. This is building the foundation. Somebody who wants to build with you. So take care and bye for now.